Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone has had a great start to the morning. Right now, it is 11:21 Indian Standard Time and 9:53 Dubai Standard Time. A very good morning to each and every one of you present for today's first live streaming session. Let me start today's live streaming session with a quick introduction about myself. I am Harsh. I have 8 years of trading experience. I have been trading the financial market in the forex, in the commodity markets such as oil, gold, silver, as well as US based indices such as the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100 and the Dow Jones 30. I am more of a technical trader. I specialize in technical analysis. Analysis such as price action, order flow, swing analysis, wave analysis, Fibonacci retracement, and these are the major characteristics in terms of technical analysis. You have to be aware that when it comes to the field of technical analysis, it's quite vast and expansive, right? But the categories that I have mentioned are my prime focus. I have been blessed to be trained and to be mentored by some of the brightest minds in the financial markets. I have been trained by people who used to work as flow traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So it's been a blessing for me to have the opportunity to learn and gain experience from such like minded people. I have also been successful in handling $25 million dollars worth of portfolio, and on top of that, I've even been successful in generating around 30 to 35% profitability on an annual basis. The reason for me sharing all this information is so that you can be rest assured that the information that is being given to you is coming from someone who has the experience, the knowledge, and the expertise to back up, right, when it comes to financial trading. So, let me start today's session first and foremost with the most important question. How many of you have aspirations, or what are your aspirations when it comes to financial trading? Are you looking here to make good profits? Are you looking here to have a secondary passive income? Are you here to make a little bit of extra income? So I would definitely love to know your answers. Remember, this live streaming session is based more on an interaction basis. Yes, Harsh will be doing most of the talking, but when I ask questions, or when I need a reciprocation, it would be very valuable for your comments, for your input, so that I can connect to you, I can have an understanding, and then I can gauge my methodology when it comes to providing you with content, right? We here at Dolphin Markets are making sure to provide you with valuable content, right? Content in terms of analysis, in terms of hot stock recommendations, and in terms of education, correct? So when you're getting a trifactor of such high quality content, it is in your best interest that you be a part of Dolphin Markets, that you be a part of Harsh's live streaming sessions as well. All right, so coming back to the question, what are your aspirations? You want to make good money? You want to make how much of money? Or let me ask you another question, which is very important. First and foremost, do you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets? If yes, you can type yes in the chat box. If no, you can type no in the chat box. All right, because having talked to so many people, so many clients, so many customers, I've always understood that yes, clients are saying that yes, Harsh, we do know that it is possible to make money in the financial markets, but when it comes to us making money in the financial markets personally, we are not successful. Maybe we have not understood the financial markets. Maybe we have lost money in the financial markets. Maybe we do not have the right mentor in the financial markets who can guide us, who can provide us with the knowledge, with the education, with the guidelines that one needs to be successful in the financial markets, correct? So that is the reason I, Harsh, will make sure to provide you with live streaming sessions so that you can take advantage in terms of us providing you with money making strategies, correct? We call them as hot stock recommendations, as well as we provide you with learning opportunities as well. So when you can earn and learn together, the combination is lethal and will definitely make you more successful in trading. Since we have been providing you with a consistent and meticulous record keeping of our trades that we have been sharing to all our beautiful clients in our community. For those of you who are new, it is important to understand that we have been meticulously and diligently maintaining and keeping a record right from 18th of September till 11th of December, which is just 2 days back. So over a span of 3 months, we have been successful in generating 227%, right? This is quite an exhaustive and extravagant return that anyone can even think about. We have been placing trades not on one, two, or three trades. We have been taking consistent trades over a span of 2 months on almost 37 trades, and with an average with an average reward of around 5% per trade, and we have been successful in accumulating 227%. All right, I can see Sophia in the chat house. Good morning, Sophia. I hope you had a great morning and I hope your day goes much better. Sophia is writing, today's individual stocks linked to the overall market decline. Yes, Sophia, today's market has been on a bearish sentiment. The markets are tumbling down. There are many reasons in terms of or the catalyst behind the downfall. We will have a look at those as well. So let us start but before we continue, since the value of our content is top notch quality, we just want to make sure that we would be focusing on our customers who would be VIP customers, right? Very important person customers. What are VIP? VIP people or customers are those who are willing to invest, who are willing to take trades, who are willing to take action, and who are willing to make good amount of money. But since we are in the marketing phase and we want to keep the doors open for everyone and anyone who wants to be a part of these live streaming sessions, so they can understand the value that we are providing and they can take benefit of it. And once they understand that, yes, Dolphin Markets as well as Harsh is providing us with an incredible amount of content, incredible amount of trading opportunities and learning education, we need to be a part of Dolphin Markets. So make sure that you become a part of Dolphin Markets as soon as possible. The time is limited for us to keep the doors open. By next month we would be going private, so make sure that you switch from the public live streaming sessions to the private, right? And I hope to see you there as well. So for people who are asking what can I be getting in terms of value from these live streaming sessions, it is simply us providing you with hot stock recommendations when the Indian stock market is open, right? For those of you who are new to this particular live streaming session, you can see that we have been providing you with hot stock recommendations. So we have maintained two analysis sheet. One is called as stock holding and the other one is called as stock tracking. For stock holding, as you can see, these are the trades that have been provided and are currently running in the markets, correct? At the same time, we have something called as stock tracking, which trades have been taken in the past and trades have been closed at a profit, right? And that is how we have been meticulous in achieving a cumulative profitability of 227 over a span of 3 months, right? Now, since everyone has got a clear idea in terms of what we are providing, let us now go and see how the charts are looking as well, right? So let us start with first and foremost, the hot stock recommendations that we have shared. We had shared the hot stock recommendation on Kriti Industries, right? It was shared 2 days back at the level of 170 and 175. So the prices right now, as you can see, have, let me just use my path. So the prices had, and had have come into our area. They have come and have, kind of retraced a little bit against our entry price. So currently the prices are right now at an area of around 3% away from our entry level. But you have to be very clear that the structure at the which the prices have come is very crucial. So there is a very key important support area at 160, and we expect this to hold. And then we do expect prices to react all the way at least back to the trend line. Since I'm more into technical analysis, we follow a lot of technical analysis, especially based on swings, swing trading, and trend lines. So currently, we have been seeing that this particular trend line is doing quite phenomenal. And even if the prices do react and come back to the trend line, we would be attaining our 5% profitability. All right, so I hope people are able to understand. We are providing you with hot stock recommendations on a real time basis, right? So that you can be a part of it, you can take the opportunity that we are providing, and you can make good amount of money. Remember, we at Dolphin Markets are established internationally. We have our branches in the UK, in Australia, and in Hong Kong. We are very well established in the international markets, the forex, gold, and CFD markets. We have just entered into the Indian markets, and we are getting a lot of receptivity when it comes to people understanding that yes, there is a brokerage service provider who's not just providing brokerage services but is providing us with valuable content in terms of making money. Because at the end, why are you attending this live streaming session? Correct, you are attending so that you can make good amount of money, and that is what exactly Harsh is also providing to you. When Sophia had mentioned in terms of the individual stocks linked to the overall market decline, it is important to be aware, because for people who are not aware, I just want to get it to your attention. The markets as of now have been falling quite significantly as of today morning. The prices have gapped up and are falling. Remember, this is Nifty. This is just to give you an indication of what the prices are trying to do, how the index affects the individual stocks as well. So for Sophia's answer, it is question. Sorry, it is important to let me show you 1 second. So let me take you. So as you can see, the markets has definitely fallen, but the reason for the fall is also important, right? And that is what I need to show you. Remember, yesterday we had the US data which had come out and which were not as per what was expected, right? Let me just make sure that I can show it to you. So you can see in terms, 1 second, it will be here. So the Indian equity indices, right, the Nifty and Sensex are experiencing a significant decline, almost with a more than 1% correction, which are basically affected by the metal stocks and due to a robust dollar and uncertainty regarding stimulus measures from China as well. We did have, data, US data, which was released yesterday, and that is one of the reasons why the prices have been on a bearish sentiment since today morning. Let me just quickly showcase you the details. So yesterday we had the unemployment claims, right? So this is pertaining to the US. Now you have to understand, the economy, the world economy is interconnected. If a significant country is having, lesser than expected numbers coming out on crucial data points, you have to understand that it is important for it to trickle down onto other if to other share markets as well, especially the English share market. So unemployment claims were down. The PPI, the producer price index, had been down, which was expected. So these kind of data are appreciating the dollar and are creating an inverse relationship on the Indian indices and the individual stock. All right, so today we have a hot stock recommendation because everyone who are coming for this particular live streaming sessions are coming with the purpose of making money. But before I let you know today's hot stock recommendation, it's very important for me to ask you how many of you are present in today's live streaming session, right? You can make sure to type in the comment box. You can say, yes, I am present. Yes, I am ready for today's hot stock opportunity. How many of you are ready for today's hot stock recommendation? If yes, type one or type yes. All right. So, and make sure your trading account is open because what is the point of me sharing a hot stock recommendation when you cannot take the trades, right? You have to take trades, you have to take action. Only if you take action can you reap the benefits and benefits in terms of monetary profits. All right. So, everyone is present. I hope everyone is present. That is good. And make sure your trading account is open. It has to be live, it has to be active. All right, so let us go for today's hot stock recommendation for today, and we are going to be looking at Hindware. All right, so Hindware is basically listed on the National Stock Exchange. Let me just open it and let me add it to our watch list as well. All right, so Hindware. Now, basically, Hindware is the trade for today. I will be letting you know the parameters of entry, the 5% target, and definitely the risk size, right? We are risking between 10 to 15%. We have Rocky in the house. Good morning, Rocky. I hope you're having a great morning. But I do not have money to invest as I'm already invested in all your recommendations. It is fine, Rocky. Let the trades run because you need funds to take trades. So it's okay. But since you have already taken trades in the past, and that is a good job. All right. So coming back to the hot stock for today, we are going to be looking at Hindware, right? What is Hindware? It is basically a producer manufacturing, and it comes into building products. It is into it is engaging in the branding of it engages in the branding, marketing, sale, distribution, trade services of consumer appliances and furniture retail. All right, so you get a point. It is basically into the furniture business, whether it is branding, marketing, distributing, customer service, application, so on and so forth. All right, so with the hot stock recommendation for today, we are going to be providing you with an entry between 295 and 305. So make sure first and foremost I will mark it on today's chart so that you are aware exactly what we are trying to look for. So 295 and 305. So this is the area. Remember, we are always giving you an area, a range. It will never be a particular price. We want, to provide a buffer so that people can enter within the range, right? So this is going to be your entry. And with our 5% target, we would be looking at 310 and 325. So we have 310 and we have 325. Sorry, 310 and 320. So as we have given you the parameters, first and foremost, I will quickly definitely mark it on the chart because it is much visual for people to understand and see. Then I will upload it into our financial sheet as well. Always make sure, remember, note, we have our position sizing between 10 to 15%, right? A lot of you people should be clearly aware that we are not, telling that it will certainly do. Remember, trading is based on probabilities, trading is not based on certainties, right? We want to provide you with as many high probability trades and we want you to capitalize on them as well. So we are providing you with an entry between 295 305 and a 5% target will be between 310 and 320. All right, for anyone who wants to take a quick sorry, for anyone who wants to take a quick screenshot for this particular chart can do so. All right, I'm giving you 5 seconds. All right, 5, 4, come on, quick, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let me go and update it into our analysis sheet because it is important so that everyone is aware that yes, a particular hot stock has been shared. All right, so today being 13, right? Today is Friday the 13th. It's a spooky day, right? Because people consider it to be, but no, we do not consider it to have any kind of, you know, effects. We want to, oops, sorry, 1 second. All right, we believe that every day is a good day and every day is a good day to make good money. All right, so let me type it out quickly. We have hind hindware. We will understand in terms of what the stock is more about, even its data, whether it's financials or its technicals. We will provide you with those data as well. But first and foremost, it is important that you take the trade so that you can make money. Right now, the prices are slightly away from where we have provided you with the entries, but nonetheless, now please be aware. So the entry is between 295 305, and our 5% target is going to be between 310 and 320. All right, so make sure take the opportunity to take trades, right? Because it's only when you take trades that you can make money. We are also providing you with first and second targets. So our first targets are going to be between 330 and 335, and our second target is going to be between 340 and 345. All right, we do provide you with additional targets, but we are currently prioritizing to showcase our clients, to showcase our customers that it is possible to get, trading opportunities consistently on a regular basis, and it is also possible to close trades and make money on a regular basis. And 5% is the right percentage in terms of prices coming to a target area before they might even reverse. So rather than taking one or two trades and trying to make 7 or 10%, we are trying to take more trades and keep booking 5% profitability, and we have been quite commendable, right? Since the starting, or sorry, since the mid of September all the way till yesterday, with our consistent trades that have been taken and have been closed, we are sitting at a 227, right? So we are following a structure with the parameters of entry, 5% target, and position size. All you have to do is take the trades and see the magic unfold, right? So I hope everyone has been aware of this particular hot stock. I'm again giving you another 5 seconds. You can take a screenshot. Make sure that you have taken the parameters down. We do not want you to miss on the opportunity because we want to see you, becoming successful. We want you to see you making money. So keep taking trades. All right. So again, today's hot stock is Hindware, listed on the National Stock Exchange. Entry is between 295, 305, 5% profit is between 310 and 320. With additional targets, if you do wish to consider, you can, but we personally will be focusing only on the 5% profitability. All right, so I hope everyone has taken it good. All right, I'm giving you the last 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. All right, good. All right, now we have many questions that have come up, and let me answer those as well. So we have Rocky is asking, how will I add your new hot stock? Should I reduce any of my current positioning? Rocky, you have to take the call for yourself. I would suggest that yes, you can either close some trades, or if you do want to take a position, you can reduce your current position sizing, but the better the merrier, because you are able to diversify your portfolio, and with your diversification of portfolio you're reducing your risk as well. So maybe some trades might not be going in your favor, but many of them will be going right. We have already proven ourselves again and again, month after month, that yes, we have been consecutively taking trades and closing trades as well. Sophia is writing, I got 10% of the positioning. Perfect, Sophia. That is very good, because we want you to be, sensible and practical, right? We are not providing you with out of the box imagination. We want to keep a reality check. We want to make sure that we are providing you with trades, but we also don't want to, over boost our confidence and go big size. Remember, technical is mainly based on, risk management. Trading is only 5%. The remaining 95% is just psychology and risk management. So I hope that is clear to each and every one of you. All right. Now Rocky is also writing, but I'm sitting at a loss in the current position. So Rocky, I would suggest do not take a trade as of now because it can hamper your trading account. Let the trades run. You already have trades that have been running in the past. This is applicable for those people who have the funds in their account and who are willing to take the trades. All right. So please make sure for people who have the funds, take the trades. And Rocky, I would suggest you can keep a hold on this and let the other trades play out as well. So Hindware, let us just quickly go and see in terms of what it is about, in terms of the financials, in terms of the numbers, more about the company to understand, and we will even look at technicals in terms of understanding how the markets are moving. All right, we did had provided you with Kriti Industries, a trade on Kriti Industries 2 days back. It is sitting in the support area, and we will keep an eye on this as and how the markets are updating on their own. Rocky is writing, market is also falling. Should I exit all positions? I am fearful now. Remember, Rocky, the market is going to go up and down. The markets are going to be correcting. The markets are correcting. The markets are not falling, right? Everyone has to breathe. For you to breathe, you cannot keep breathing in, you have to breathe out. So the markets also, they traverse in waves or swings. So the market goes up and the market goes down. So currently we have a phase where the markets are correcting. Do not worry, let the trades, let the phase go by. Eventually the market has to go up. All right. Now, Sophia is writing, what is the reason for entering? Yes, Sophia, that is a very good question, and that is what we would be looking also, right, in terms of why we are entering. But before we provide you with the entry reasons, we need to have a quick understanding in terms of what is the, give me a minute, huh? In terms of what is the main functionality of the company as well. All right, so first and foremost, let us quickly go and see in terms of the company. So Hindware, all right, let us just quickly type it out. So we have Hindware, all right. So the full form of Hindware is Hindware Home Innovation Limited, right? Since it's listed on the National Stock Exchange, we are currently seeing the quality is quite good, 57 out of 100. Valuation is mid, and technically it is neutral. Now, based on the last couple of years, whether it's 3 years or the last year or the last YTD, yeah, the last 12 consecutive months, they are quite bearish. But if you're looking at it from a monthly and a weekly perspective, they have started to showcase some kind of bullish sentiment coming in as of now. With the values of ROE at 4.3, which is less compared to the last year at 9.9, you have to understand, yes, the values might be depreciating, but over time, if the value is depreciating, you're getting the price of that particular stock at a discounted rate. So that is a very crucial ingredient in terms of buying at cheap prices, because eventually we do expect the prices to appreciate. ROA, the return on assets, right? One second. So return on assets is right now at 4.8. RO, one second. We had come to Kriti. We are looking at Hindware, right? So ROA, return on assets, is again at 1.1 compared to 2.5 for the last year, and EPS is at 3.6. Yes, in terms of, remember, the datas which are been given in terms of in terms of fundamental analysis are based minimum on quarterly basis, right? So even on the quarterly basis, we can see there has been a deficit of 10%, right? So the values themselves are showcasing, right, in terms of the returns or the way or the price performance in the last 3 months comparing to the values of ROE, ROA, and EPS. Yes, they have been deficit because the values or the performance of the stock has also been in a negative trajectory as of now, right? Well, in terms of the, one second, where is it? In terms of important news events, the last important news event had come out on 25th November, so that is almost 2 weeks back, which had been basically about reporting a consolidation quarterly numbers, which were at 629 crores in September, down 10%, right? That is what it had been shown in terms of the performance of the stock from 700. So from 700 falling down to 629, a fall of almost 10%, right? And in terms of quarterly net loss at 15.57 crores, which is down by 181. The prices have been falling. It has been showcased in the performance of the stock as well. But with the price falling down, we are looking for taking trading opportunities. Remember, we are not investing, we are taking trades, right? So if we are taking trades, we are going to be looking for suitable price opportunities in the charting based on technical analysis, and based on that we would be providing you with hot stock recommendations. With the values that have been showcased, they are showing that yes, the numbers are deteriorating, at least based on the last 3 months. So it is, fine since the values are being provided to us at a discounted rate. Rocky is writing, I'm not able to see data. Please zoom. I'm sorry, Rocky. Let me just try my best. I hope now it is more clearer to you. All right, perfect. In terms of the income statement, just having a quick look on the last, two consecutive quarters, right? We can see that the net income, the revenue, sorry, has appreciated slightly, right, from June to September, from 0.6 to 0.63. In terms of net income, the values have fallen down by 0.01k. So it was at 0.02 for June, the last quarter, and this current quarter is at 0.01. In terms of our balance sheet, we are just going to be looking at the last 2 years to just get a clearer understanding in terms of what the prices are trying to what the stock is trying to show, right? The liabilities have been at 172, which have shot up to 181, but comparing to the assets, which were at 2.3, the assets have increased to 2.4. So the assets are much more than the liabilities. This also is another indicator that yes, maybe the prices are correcting down, but they are undervalued. Remember, when it comes to trading, we are also looking at the intrinsic value. What is the value that we are getting for the price of the stock? Whether assets and liabilities showcasing that it is positive in nature, we should be looking for trading opportunities on this. Now, let me just go back to the charts and let me try to analyze and make you understand why this particular hot stock idea is provided, right? Let me just go and let me remove the watermark. All right, perfect. So we are right now currently on the, okay, let me just show to you. Right now we are currently on the daily time frame, right? So based on the daily time frame, what am I interested in? As of now, based on the daily time frame, I'm interested on the last swing. So we have the swing high and the swing low, right? Let me just type it out quickly and let me change the color. All right. So we have swing high and we have swing low. We have a question from Rocky again. Rocky is writing, net income and revenue are not looking promising, neither showing some signs to improve. Is it good to enter after this bad statement? Rocky, you have to be aware that the numbers that I had shown you were based on fundamental analysis. Now, the minimum time period for fundamental analysis reports such as income, earnings income, report that are being published, the minimum time frame is 3 months, right? 1 quarter. So when it is 3 months, the data is already outdated. We are currently looking at what opportunities we can take as of today, right? So we are just trying to connect the dots and see, are the numbers showing deterioration or appreciation? In terms of the numbers, yes, the numbers are deteriorating, but you have to understand, let me just show it to you. Overall, the prices are correcting, right? If the prices are correcting, the prices are falling down, so the prices are being provided at a discount. If you look at the time frame of, sorry, if you look at the time frame of around 8th of July, 5th or 8th of July, the prices were sitting at 450. I hope people can see my mouse. All right, let me just change the color of the arrow. The prices were around 450. Right now, as you can see, the prices are at around 300. That just shows that yes, in terms of the price movement, right, a price that was at 450 is right now being offered to you at 302. So isn't that a good thing? You're getting the same part, you're getting the same share, you're getting to be a part of the company at a discounted value. That is much better, right? So yes, fundamentals are not showing because the fundamental data are outdated. We are focused mostly on the current data because we have to make money now, right? Not like 3 months later or not 3 months in the future. Anyway, so coming back to technical analysis, we are looking at the last swing high and the swing low. As of now, the prices have been sitting and trying to consolidate. So let me use a polyline quickly to show you how the prices are acting. Yes, with the prices creating lower highs and lower lows, the prices have now started to showcase sideways and have also started to showcase the first influx of bullish pressure. Let me show you how is that. All right, let me just change the make the annotations. So we have lower high, lower low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, but now with the onset of price we have the first higher high, right? So people have to be aware that we are trying to connect all the dots as possible, right? Let me just make sure that people are understanding. If you have any doubts, please, always get back to me. I will definitely help to, provide you with more. Will try my best to resolve your query and will try to keep you as informed as possible. Please make sure to take this particular hot stock recommendation. It is, for you to make good amount of money. When talking about, we talked about the fundamentals. So in terms of fundamentals, the numbers are currently deteriorating. But when it comes to technicals, technical is what we are looking for in order to take trades as of today, right? As of today, or hopefully if the markets, see, the markets are very close, have already come into our area of entry. So please make sure that you're taking this particular hot stock. All right, in terms of the reasons, I am talking to you in terms of the main catalyst for this particular hot stock. The prices were in a downtrend. As we had seen, the prices have created lower low, lower high, low low. I hope everyone can see my screen, correct? All right, perfect. Then the prices have created a lower low, have created a lower high, a lower low, and now there has been an influx of the first higher high. The last so-called resistance area around 301 has been taken out. Yes, the prices had held it initially, but eventually the prices started to show good amount of pressure. Now, when such a scenario takes place, our 5% target is right around the 310 and 320 area. If I extend the line to the left, let me use a box to draw. You can clearly see that the box clearly resonates with an area of resistance, right? Remember, 5% is what we have observed day after day, week after week, month after month, that it is quite, interesting to know that how prices are able to, go to the 5% target and react after that, right? So a 5% target is right around the resistance area. So we do expect prices to go. Remember, we are just looking at the daily. We will be looking at the lower time frames as well. Currently, based on the 20-day moving average, we can see that the prices have crossed above the 15, above the 20 moving average. That itself is a good indicator of bullish presence, right? Let us go to the lower time frames. So based on the 4 hour, we are going to be looking in terms of what else can we analyze based on the swing. So yes, the prices had created a downtrend where prices were creating lower highs and lower lows, right now with the onset of the first higher high, that has shifted, right? So the trend has shifted from bearish to bullish, right? I hope people can understand. We are trying to connect all the dots as possible. The last pivot at 301 has been taken out. So now we expect the current swing to be in control, which is going to be this. Let me just make sure that I can change the colors to green. Right now, this is the current swing. The prices have come back into our area of entry, and with our 5% target right around the area of resistance, we are expecting, even if prices have to enter our 5% target and reverse, we are fine with it. Why? Because currently we are still making the 5% target, right? I hope, Rocky, it makes a good explanation to your question. Fundamentals are very important to understand, but since we are in the process of taking trades consistently, right? We want to take trades consistently, we want to book profits consistently. So fundamentals do not affect that much, right? What might affect might be the microeconomic and the microeconomic news events, but in terms of fundamentals, since we are taking trades and trying to close trades on a consistent and regular basis, it should not be much of an issue. Right now, based even on volume and MACD, we will quickly have a look. 1 second. I guess we have, outshined. We have EMA. Let me just make sure if I can put moving average, conversions, divergence. We cannot put. Let me just remove the 20-day moving average, and let me just put the MACD. So based on the, okay, we had two MACDs. Let me remove one. Based on the MACDs, you can also see that right now the prices, the histogram has returned back to the bullish territory. The moving averages are in the bullish territory as well. Both are indicating there is bullish presence for price to continue. In terms of volume, let me add volume as well. In terms of volume, you can clearly see based on 2 days back, there was some heavy kind of bullish volume that had been influxed into the markets, and the prices are consolidating. With today's candle being a little smaller, now you can see in terms of the last bearish power, the bullish power has come into play, and we are getting confluence of the moving average, we are getting confluence of the MACD, we are getting confluence of volume. So now with so many confluences taking place, we are just looking at a 5% profitability, and it should be, it is a high probable trade. Whatever trades we are providing, it is based on high probability, right? So Rocky is asking why market has bounced back suddenly. It has come to positive. Is there any news coming up? Right now, there is no news coming up as of now, but in the coming week, there is US data which is going to be of prime importance, and we would be focusing on that as well. Let me just quickly check in terms of what the Nifty is currently showing. There has been a strong correction as of now with the prices which were falling quite significantly. There has been a strong rebuttal, right, in terms of shift in sentiment, strong bearish sentiment with almost a 1.4% bearish sentiment. And right now there has been a strong influx, right, with an appreciation of 1.45. Let me just check in terms of any news events or any articles that have come. Remember, even for an article to be published, it takes some time. The markets are currently reacting to something as of now, but we will try, and we will try to identify what is the reason behind it, right? Let me just quickly go and see. I hope everyone is able to understand. I hope everyone has been taking the trade, right? All right. So currently it is still in the prior context, right? Maybe we will get an update as and how time goes by. Maybe my the next live streaming session, we will have a much more clearer outlook in terms of how and why the prices have shot up or why there is a correction taking place. But if you look at it in terms of technicals, you can clearly see there was a flip area which prices were currently holding. Remember, we are trying to connect as many dots as possible. So from a technical perspective, the last flip area is currently holding, right? The last flip zone is currently holding, and that could be a reason for prices to still showcase that there is some sentiment, bullish sentiment, that is still to be played out, and hopefully that should result in the prices appreciating. Remember, overall, in terms of even the index, right, since it is showing good amount of bullish pressure, remember the shift in the swing has already been taken place with the lower highs, lower lows being taken out by the first higher high. Now that the prices have retraced back into the correction phase, we expect the prices to continue with the swing, correct? Let me just show it to you in terms of how we would be expecting. We do expect prices to continue up from here as well. Let me remind anyone who has come late to this particular live streaming session, we have provided you with today's hot stock recommendation on Hindware, right? Hindware Home Innovation Limited, listed on the National Stock Exchange. For those of you who have entered late, I'm giving you another opportunity to make sure to take the values down so that you do not miss on the trading opportunities. Yes, we will provide you with all the analysis, all the reasonings, and all the trying to connect as many dots as possible. But you have to be aware that your first priority isn't taking action. It is not about being right, it is being about making money, the ability to make money. You can be right, even a dead clock is right twice, right? If a clock stops working, it will show the right time twice in a day. So we do not believe in being right, we believe in making good and consistent money, correct? So for those of you who have entered late, this is the hot stock for today. Hopefully people have taken trades. The price is currently in the range of our prescribed entry, which is between 295 and 305. Make sure to keep your 5% target already in place. A lot of people come back to me telling Harsha, the prices had reached close to target, but because your live streaming session was not running, the prices then started to, they just reached to the 5% target and they fell down. And that is why it is very important for everyone to keep being very first of all being attentive in the live streaming sessions and following instructions. Whenever an entry is provided, we provide you with a 5% target as well. As you place the entry, place your 5% target, so that whether you are in front of the chart or whether you got busy in some other commitments or whether you had to go for some other work, your target will be hit irrespective of whether you are watching the charts or not. We will definitely do our part in reminding you as and how the markets are moving. Currently, this is the only trade that is going to be, that has been provided as of today. With today being Friday, you can expect a good amount of volatility kicking in because the markets will close on Friday, and based on the uncertainty of what the markets can do on Saturday and Sunday. Yes, the market is closed on Saturdays and Sunday, but that doesn't mean that businesses are closed, right? Businesses will keep running, money will be coming in and coming out. In terms of even the FI is very important because with the recent fall in terms or the recent corrections that have been taking place in the market, you have to be aware in terms of even the FIIs and the DIIs, right? Sorry. In terms of FI, remember the data that has been plotted for yesterday will be showcased today because it requires the entire day's market data to to calculate. So please be aware that for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in terms of the sentiment, in terms of the opinion of FII, they have still been pulling out funds from the economy, and the DIIs have been doing their part in filling up the void of the FIs pulling out the funds. But with yesterday's price, there has been a strong correction of 0.38%, right? Negative 3,560 crores have been taken out by the FIIs, Remember, there has been a strong, stimulus that has been provided by the Chinese government in order in sorry, in order to stimulate the economy. So a lot of investors who are looking for short-term returns, right? They are shifting. I'm talking about the FI, the foreign investment institutions. Yesterday's day, the 12th of December, has been showcasing a deficit of 3,560, with the DIIs being adding to the economy an additional 2,646. So there is a net of 900 and a negative 913. So you just need to be aware that there is more bearish sentiment, but these are data which are just giving you a sentimental analysis in terms of what the markets are doing. We want to connect sentimental analysis, fundamental analysis, and technical analysis together, right? So we will be doing our due diligence and we will be trying to connect all the dots as possible, right? So people who have taken the trades, a very good job. Right now, the prices are sitting in our area. In terms of looking at it, even from the 1 hour perspective, the prices have clearly closed above this area, the support, this pivot structure area. So there was a pivot test at the 300 area once and twice. Now that it has been taken out, we do expect, right? This is the 1 hour that we are analyzing, and in terms of the path, let me just quickly draw it out to you as well. There has been the formation of the first higher high. Let me just change the color to black and let me make it a little thicker. With the formation of the first higher, we do expect prices to come back to our area, and this is the area that we are currently looking at. Remember, we are here to take trades consistently and book profits consistently. So we will look at fundamentals just to get an overall outlook, but it is going to be the technicals that are going to be mattering the most, right? And a 5% target is right around the area between 310 and 320, which is more or less resonating with a structure of resistance on the left, right? So I hope everyone has taken the trade. 295, 305 is our entry area where prices are currently sitting at, and a 5% is between 310. Our price area is between 310 and 320. All right, so I hope everyone has got a good understanding. We have been focusing mainly today on the hot stock that has been shared. Yes, we have been getting a lot of interaction with our beloved community members, and that is a very good sign that people are paying attention, people are following, and people are willing to take action. So that is a very significant and beneficial part for this community members, not just to keep listening but to keep taking trades as well. All right, so make sure that you're coming back again for the second live streaming session, as and how the markets are unveiling themselves for today being Friday, the last day, the last working day of the week. We will keep you updated with all the other hot stocks that are currently on our watch list. And if any other hot stock does come back into our radar, we will let you know. If there are any other questions, or if you want to have a look into our financial sheets, or if you want to have a copy, you can do so. You can get back to my team of assistants and they will provide you with all the information that you require. We are proud to say that we have been sitting at accumulated profitability of 227, with 37 trades been taken, which have been taken and closed in just a span of 3 months. So I hope everyone has had a great day. I wish everyone a great afternoon as well. And please make sure you come back for the second live streaming session. So until then, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next session. Until then, namaste and take care. Bye bye.